Hello everyone, it is Thursday, October 11th, in the year of our Lord 2012. How are all you doing out there? I am doing awesome as always, wicked awesome. It's 10, 11, 12 today. How cool is that? Outstanding. Let's get to our unofficial sponsor of the show. Beer is good for you, always sponsored by beer. And, of course, speaking of beer, how about we mentioned Mustang Brewing Company out of Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, otherwise known as Southern Kansas. Phenomenal beer by phenomenal folks. They support my show. I support their beer. Awesome stuff. Washita wheat, had that one, and I want more of their beers. So, folks, hook brother up. Me want 'em beer. And how about theRavel.com? My good friends Johnny and his better half Emma Montgomery. TheRavel.com. Check it out. Great website. Awesome reads for awesome people like you and me. Speaking of awesome, my man Jerry Thayer. Well, which in jolly old England, living up in Utah now. Him and his better half Kim. Phenomenal folks. Very good friends of ours. Now this is a bottle opener. Custom made. Handmade by my man Jerry Thayer. He makes razors, wine stoppers, picture holders, all kinds of stuff with this. If you're interested, let me know. Makes all kinds of stuff from scratch. How about KJ Lloyd Organo Gold Coffee? My good friend Crystal Lloyd Dozani. She's a 50 style pinup girl. She's a published poet and she knows it twice. Aspiring actress. The maker of coffee, independent distributor, and she was age ranger that I worked with in jolly old England. She's from Wyoming, absolutely drop dead gorgeous, total sweetheart. So there you go, hit her up for some coffee, will you? I have some and this stuff is incredible. My man, Tom Walk, not Walkie, not Walker, Tom Walk, Stevens Rubber Stamp Sign Company down here in Texas, otherwise known as Southern Oklahoma. And you see what he makes. All kinds of good stuff. There's contact information below. Hit him up for some good stuff. He will hook you up. My man, Rob Johnson, a computer geek. Wicked awesome guy. Him and his better half, Stephanie. Down in Taunton, Massachusetts. Greatest state in the nation. Without Massachusetts, there wouldn't be in America. Facebook.com/Computune. Check it out. He's helped me personally with my computer issues. And you all know I got the luck of a murder victim with electronic devices. How about my man, Wally Fortier? Wally's aluminum shaping process. Not Wally's ass sculpting process, though. He probably wouldn't mind that if he was single and she was hot. Wally's aluminum shaping process, all kinds of aluminum art. We had some on the show on Monday's episode where he had to wear Broncos gear. Patriots gear on my Broncos, for the Broncos, despite being a Broncos fan, because my Patriots beat his Broncos. But anyway, there you go. Facebook.com/WASPA. That's WASPAA. He lives right across the street from me down here in Yeehaw, Texas, where men are men and the bulls run scared. With that said, y'all know what happened yesterday. That's right. Reverend Dr. B had to drink a god-awful disgrace of a beer called Natty Ice. 24 ounces of absolute garbage. 5.9%. Did have a little buzz at the end of yesterday's show. I normally don't do that. But I successfully redeemed myself from the major beer foul that I had a couple days ago where I dumped damn near an entire glass of Shiner Hefeweizen. Very disappointed about that. Still mad about that. But I figure since I redeemed myself, I deserve to reward myself. So with that said, oh baby, are we bringing it big today. And I do mean big. La Fin Du Monde Triple Golden Ale on Lee's. Okay, Unibroue. Some people have that problem. But this stuff, bottle fermented, ale brewed with spices, 25.4 ounces of absolute awesomeness at 9%. Holy shit, Dr. B, you're going to die drinking this thing. Yeah, I probably will. But who cares? You all only live once. The key to life is to enjoy it. Brewed by Unibroue, Chambly, Quebec, Canada. Absolutely awesome stuff. I've had it before, a long time ago, I think. I don't remember. But, look at this. Like a big-ass champagne bottle, will you? Folks, if you look on here, this is the proper beer consumption apparatus you should have. The closest I got is this. This will work. Okay? So with that said, gotta have the goblet for something this special. Here we go. Oh boy. I am a wimp, obviously. Oh, jeez. This sucks. Do you need an RMA, Reverend Dr. B? Do you know what an RMA is? That's right, real man assist. Maybe an RWA would help. Maybe I need one of my buddy Jerry Thayer's wine openers. He has that, you know. Oh, this sucks. This is embarrassing. Good things come to those who wait. Wow, I'm almost sweating. This is hard, folks. There we go. Wow, that took long enough. Look at my hands. Jeez, look at that. And I have strong hands. Okay? Wow, I'm beat. Look at that. Fizzy. Folks, I'm going to get drunk and crunk off this stuff. Show might be a little longer than expected. I was hoping for a short one. Probably not a smart idea to have a short show when I finish my every beer I open on this here show. Cheers and beers to all of you. Kampai, as they say in Japan. Prost, as they say in Germany. Here we go. The beginning of death. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. See, a goblet like this allows the beer to breathe, okay? Look at that. See? You can see it just rising to the occasion. The spirit is willing, the flesh is not weak. And though it's 9%, you don't notice the alcohol. Trust me, I will soon enough. With that said, let's get to the birthday shout-outs. Right off the bat, the lovely, totally awesome Sabrina Davis, who I've known since 2000. Worked with her in jolly old Japan. Jetsicle by trade. I'd be an engine mechanic for you folks that don't know what jetsicle is. That's a bakerism. Go with it. The lovely Sabrina. And a shout out to her lesser half, but still phenomenal man, Mike. Mike and Sabrina. I miss you guys so much. And always a pleasure chatting with you. Total sweetheart. He's an awesome man. Great guy, great friend. She's a great friend. And when I knew Sabrina, she was single. And now her and Mike have like 5 kids, I think it is, right? Hey, be fruitful and multiply. And with 2 awesome people like that populating the world with smart kids, thank God we got smart people breeding for a change. Because normally we got stupid inbred schmucks breeding. They're the ones that drop off 20 kids into our world, contaminate society. But Mike and Sabrina, thank you for being so awesome and bringing awesome kids into the world. I mean, your pictures are awesome. You guys, one of the happiest families I've ever seen in my life. And the love is definitely there. And I miss you guys so much. Living in North Carolina, yeehaw, otherwise known as Southern Virginia. But you ever come down here to yeehaw, Texas, otherwise known as Western Louisiana, drop on by, say hello. Got a beer for you. Always got beer. Sabrina, again, happy birthday to you. Hope you have a wicked awesome day. Hey, Mike, spoil your better half. That's what the love doctor does with his love goddess all the time. And I know you do, man. I know you do. With that said, how about the next birthday? My man, Nico Valdez. Hey, where'd you meet this guy, Dr. B? Oh, simple. I met him in Fresno, California. That's right, California, the land of fruits and nuts. But hey, it may be Western Nevada, but it's a great state nonetheless. See, my better half's from there, from Fresno, California. A good city indeed. And they got In-N-Out Burger. Definitely the best fast food burger joint in the world, in my opinion. So, if you disagree, let me know what you think. I want input below, comment section below. YouTube.com/RedBowSox. That's REDBOSOX. Facebook.com/RedBowSox. REDBOSOX. What is your favorite fast food burger joint? Or whatever fast food joint. What is your favorite fast food joint? I want to know. Inquiring minds are curious. Not bi-curious, just curious. All right. But Nico, dude, awesome guy. Great partying with you last time I was visiting good old Fresno. And, dude, we got to do it again, brother. We have definitely got to do it again. Party like it's 1969 minus the acid. Be smart. Drink hard. But make sure you got somebody to take care of you, all right? Next on the list, my man Chris Crowley. Now, here's an awesome guy I work with down here in Yeehaw, Texas, otherwise known as Northern Mexico. See, Chris is a comical nabber. OAS. Wizard. BMF. Bad mofo. And Chris, how about a big cheers of beers to you, my man? And a shout out to your better half, Sabrina. Totally awesome lady. Definitely the better half of the Crowley family, we know that. Of course, the ladies always are, you know. Hey, I'm the love doctor. I know what I'm talking about, okay? You treat the woman right, she'll treat you right. If not, you should have never been born. She should have never been born. Karma will bite her in the booty. Period. End of story. That's the way it is. Wow. Well, Chris, party hard and enjoy, brother. You have a wicked awesome day. Next on the list, my man John Beagler. Happy birthday to you. A great man that I know was living in Japan. John, I'm trying to remember if I actually met you before you left Japan. Because you and I got a lot of friends in common. We've talked it up on the old Facebook. And I thought I had met you before you left. I moved to Japan August 25th of the year 2000. Yep, that's right. And great guy, way cool, awesome man. And we got awesome friends. And Japan was truly an awesome place. Koko Ichiban. God, I missed that. Chicken curry cutlet level 2 with cheese. Man, oh man. Well, how about the second truck stop? Not the first one when you left out where we lived and worked at, but the second truck stop on Route 16. Best damn yakisoba I've ever had in my life. Oh, I miss that stuff. Oh, that ramen. Oh, baby. Ramen on By Road, too. That ramen house. Yes, sirree, folks. Phenomenal stuff. But, John, a big cheers and beers to you, my friend. Hope you have an awesome day. Celebrate well and enjoy. Next on the list. Now, here's a man I know I haven't met yet in person, but we play the old Mafia Wars on the old Facebook quite heavily. My man, Craig Simmons. Happy birthday to you. Hope you're doing well. You know I'm doing well. Folks, if the day ends in a Y, it's a good day. That's my philosophy. I live life. That's what you do. Craig, you're a cool guy. Always have been. Hope to meet you someday in person. I know it'd be awesome. We'll have a beer together, talk good times, talk about all those schmucks that we whacked on the old Mafia Wars. Because, hey, that's where we get our aggression out, right? Damn right. Get it out on the old Mafia Wars. Folks, that's the best way to get out aggression. Yup, sure is. Squeeze me. But don't take aggression out on people or animals. And God forbid, don't take it out on your kid. Okay? That's dumber than a second coat of paint, to quote the late, great George Carlin. But you need to take it out on things like, a computer game where you can whack schmucks or schmuckettes for a living. Do it up. That's what I do. But Craig, cheers and beers to you, my friend. Have a wicked awesome day. Next on the list, the lovely, I knew as Kristin Seipel, Kristin Matthias. I hope I pronounced that right. Happy birthday to you. I've known you for your whole life pretty much, okay? And I hope you're doing well. Lovely family you got. Total sweetheart of a lady. I knew her as a girl, okay? And now she's a lady. She's been a lady for a while. Wow. Hey, I'd rather be old than dead. We're not getting old. We're getting older. That's right. We're still young, full of energy, full of life. I'm not even at the top of the hill yet, okay? Not even at the top of the hill. And I certainly am not under the hill. I'd rather be over the hill than under the hill. But Kristin, you're like totally cool. And I hope you have a phenomenal day. Celebrate well and enjoy. Love to hear from you. It's been a while. So drop me a line. Let me know what you think of the show. And miss the hell out of you. Hope to see you sometime, okay? Love to hear from you soon, Kristin. Total sweetheart. Next on the list. Now, here's a guy I worked with in jolly old Japan. One of the bosses that I worked with. Really cool dude. His voice was like the Ladies' Man. Remember the Ladies' Man, the movie? Oh, yeah. Good old Mike Byram. That's right. The voice of the Ladies' Man. Yeah. He used to always say to me, Baker, how many gallons of milk you going to produce tonight? And I tell him, I'm like, probably about 3 or 4. But I will fix our stuff right the first time. He'd be like, hey, yeah, right. You're a Red Sox fan. See, he's a Yankees fan from Georgia. I always gave him shit about that. But you know what? He's been a Yankees fan longer than I've been alive. Wow. That's a long damn time. So, Mike, you are a true Yankee fan, and I respect that. We love talking baseball. It's a good rivalry, best rivalry in sports, no doubt about it. And I salute you for your awesome leadership. Thank you for being ultra cool. And always believing in me. Even though you gave me shit. Hey, if you don't mess with somebody, it means you don't like them, right? Damn right, Reverend Dr. B. But you always knew I was going to get the job done right. Because that's the way to do business. Take a little longer. Drink a few gallons of milk. But get it done properly and safely. And by the book. That's what I do. And I preach it this day just like you always preach to me. Next on the list. Another one that I worked with in jolly old Japan. Crew Dog! And folks, would you believe it? I work with them here in Yeehaw, Texas. Although I know he's east in New Mexico. And that'd be my man Chris Ellis. Happy birthday to you. Hope you're doing well. Haven't seen you in a while. Dude, what are you like, you're on a different shift than me, I know that, but dude, you're always welcome to come over to my area. Come hang out, You hang out with the folks that I work with, you double your IQ instantly. Just like when I walk over to your area, your neck of the woods that you work at, I double my common sense. That's what happens when you hang out with crew dogs. Okay? But Chris, a big cheers and beers to you. And love to hear from you soon. Have a wicked awesome day, party hard and enjoy. And finally, another badass crew dog. My man, Rob LaForce. This guy was a walking brain, folks, okay? Seriously. Definitely a walking brain. And he knew more shit than I forgot about, all right? That's saying something. I don't forget much. Wait, I don't forget much. Boy, I almost sounded wrong, didn't it? Actually, I don't forget much. He knows more shit than I do, okay? And I know a lot of stuff. I'm like a walking encyclopedia. People have told me that. They call me Rain Man, all right? But Rob, dude, seriously, a big cheers and beers to you. And a shout out to your better half, Ashley. You guys are awesome. Haven't heard from you in a while. Love to hear from you. Hope you're doing well. And party hard and enjoy, my man. Happy birthday to you and all of you that I've given shout outs to. Chris, Mike, Kristin, Craig, John, Chris, Mike. Noticing a trend? And Sabrina. That's right. And with that said, how about we got room for one additional shout out? My man, Larry Prado. A badass jetsicle that I work with here in Texas. But see, he's like me, man. We do the same job. We are Lord overseers. We make sure people do their jobs right. That's what we do. We're looking out for them. We preach safe, quality workmanship. And Larry, dude, you may be a Cowboys fan. You may say Cowboys are America's team. Bullshit! The Patriots are America's team. Without Massachusetts, there would not be a United States of America. March 5th, 1770, Crispus Attucks and 4 others killed. Boston Massacre. December 16th, 1773, tea tax. We say, we don't want your bloody tea, you bricks. We threw the tea into Boston Harbor. Boston Harbor's been contaminated ever since. Ironically, we complained about taxes. And yet, Massachusetts is now known as Taxachusetts. April 19th, 1775, Battle of Lexington and Concord. Fought on what they call Bunker Hill, but it was actually fought at Breed's Hill. So, that is what they say was the true start of the revolution. And after that, finally in 1783, we became our own country. There you go. Yup. Eventually became the United States of America. So, folks, the New England Patriots, an institution in the NFL since 1960, ironically the same year as the Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys, Why the hell are they America's team? Hell, Texas didn't become a state till 1845. And they have a clause where they can secede from the Union at any time. Texas, it's like a whole other country. Good! Go be your own damn country, Texas, Teja, whatever you want to call yourself. Freaking Southern Oklahoma, Teja. Remember, you're still only. Remember, Alaska is 2.5 times the size of you. How big are you really? But Texas is a good state overall. It is. And Larry, you approve. There are some awesome people in Yeehaw, Texas. You are definitely one of them. It is a pleasure and an honor to work with you. You're like me. You root for your home teams. Much respect to that. But Larry, a huge shout out to you. I got a special song for you today, okay? The song of the day is going to you, brother. This show needs to be long so I can drink all the beer and not die. With that said, let's get to the celebrity birthdays. On this day in 1966, Luke Perry was born. Who's he, Reverend Dr. B? I never watched the show because I thought it was nothing but a stupid teenage primetime soap opera, which it was. Beverly Hills 90210. What a stupid freaking show that was. Good Lord. Although Tiffany Amber Thiessen is pretty damn hot. Wow. Shannon Doherty, bitch. Tori Spelling, skank. Crack whore looking. Bleh. Ugh. She was gruesome. Tiffany Amber Thiessen, though. Man. Oh, Jenny Garth. Definitely hot. But Luke Perry, one of the studs on the show. Y'all suck. Next, how about Emily Deschanel? I think that's how it's pronounced. Who's she? Dr. Temperance Brennan on Bones. She's pretty attractive, too. She's 36 today. Luke Perry's 46. How does that make you feel? God, I feel old. How about this guy? Quarterback Steve Young, San Francisco 49ers. Originally a Tampa Bay Buccaneer. And they sent him to the Niners, and he became a legend. Dallas Cowboys hated him, huh, Larry? That's right. But anyway, he's 51 years old today and a great commentator for the NFL now. Awesome stuff. How about this lady? I remember her when she was like brand new actress. She was like 20 years old, 21, 22, you know. Joan Cusack. She's 50 today. How's that make you feel, folks? I feel old. Rather be old than dead. Joan Cusack is 50 today. And not looking... She looks kind of old. On this day in 1985, Michelle Trachtenberg was born. Who is she? Ah, the Eurotrip babe. That's how I remember her. Very attractive actress. Yummy. 27 years old today, born 1985. How about she's got to go down as quite possibly the best first lady in history. That's right, I'm talking about the late, great Eleanor Roosevelt. Born on this day in 1884, passed away in 1962. Phenomenal first lady, Nobel Peace Prize winner, all kinds of stuff. On this day in 1844, Henry John Heinz was born. Henry J. Heinz started the ketchup company at the age of 24, 25 years old in 1869 with 57 varieties. There you go. A legend today. Sadly passed away in 1919, but everybody dies eventually. On this day in 1989, Michelle Wie, LPGA golfer, was born. She's cute. Hard to believe she's only 23. Seems like she's been around forever. On this day in 1821, and he passed away in 1905 at the age of 83, 84, George Williams was born, the founder of the YMCA. That's right. Awesome stuff. YMCA is a huge institution today. And finally, on this day in 1969, legendary five-time Professional Bull Riders Association bull rider himself, five-time champion, five-time world champion, Ty Murray was born on this day in 1969. He's 43 years old. Ty Murray was a badass in the bull riding department, no doubt about that. How many of you had the guts to ride a bull for 8 seconds? I've done it. The mechanical bull, and I made the 8 seconds many times. I would be willing to ride a real bull. Why not? God hates a coward. Bring a bull. I'll ride it, baby. Bring a bull dyke. I'm not riding it. I know. Bad, 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 Dr. B. Hey, I couldn't help it. I couldn't. It was wide open. It was wide open right there. I'll ride a bull. I won't ride a bull dyke. Can't do it. She wouldn't let me anyway. Hello. But with that said, let's get to the historical facts of the day. On this day in 1992, the first three-way presidential debate occurred. That's right. George Bush, Bill Clinton, actually better known as Mr. Hillary Clinton, and then Russ Troll, he was known as Ross Perot, that guy, who was born 43 years to the day before I was. He was born June 27, 1930. Pretty cool. I think this year's presidential race would be perfect to have a strong independent candidate. Ron Paul, anyone? I'm not saying, it doesn't matter. I'm voting for my wife anyway, okay? I'm from Massachusetts. I'm a registered voter in Massachusetts. You know what that means? That means my vote doesn't count for shit. Because 90% of the state's Democrat. I'm a Republican Baptist from Massachusetts. You know I'm as messed up as a football bat. Hey, I'm an individualist, baby. You know it. That's the way to be. Damn right, Reverend Dr. B. And with that said, I didn't give him a shout out today. I give him a shout out every day on the show. My man Justin Dimmitt. And I know you're going to give me a lot of shit for taking 3 years to open that beer. Hey, good things come to those who wait, Justin. I drank a natty ice because you told me I needed to. I redeem myself. I open a special beer. I do what I want. It's my show, brother. And my man Kevin Sherman, a cop buddy of mine from jolly old England, living in Illinois. Congratulations on your job, brother. Damn it. I forgot to pull up the random movie fact of the day again. Jeez. Eventually I'm going to have a whole story. You know? Did I write it down? No, I didn't. Shoot. But, did you know, on this day in 1983, the last hand-cranked telephone in the United States went out of service. You know, the ones like that, the wall phone, before the rotary dial. That's right, which some of you kids don't even know about. What's a rotary dial? Yeah, remember dialing for dollars, dialing for whatever? Hey, dial the phone, bitch. You know, people be like that. Hey, dial me up some money. Hey, can you go ahead and call her over there? Yeah. And then, you know, you messed up the number, so you gotta start dialing again. But anyway, most people don't even know what a rotary phone is anymore. Depressing. But this was the wall phone. You know, that piece, and you had the mouthpiece there. And, you know, manual operator. Well, those 440 telephone customers in Bryant Pond, Maine were switched over to direct dial. Bryant Pond, Maine. Wow, that place must be bass-ackwards. On this day in 1980, the Dallas Mavericks had their first ever basketball game at Reunion Arena, and they beat the San Antonio Spurs 103-92. On this day in 1919, jazz legend Art Blakey was born. Sadly passed away in 1990 at the age of 71 years old. On this day in 1975, this is a huge one, folks. The first ever episode of Saturday Night Live aired. That's right. And do you know who the first guest host was? You're going to love this. The first ever guest host of Saturday Night Live was the late, great George Carlin, the true genius of comedy. No doubt about it. Also, on the same exact day, October 11th in the year of our Lord 1975, Bill Jeff, that's right, William Jefferson Clinton, married a fellow dude by the name of Hillary Rodham. Because we all know Hillary has more balls than Bill Clinton. Okay? We love Hillary Clinton about as much as we love having our private parts sanded down with 20 grain sandpaper. Oh, that's gotta hurt. But Hillary Clinton, hey, I wouldn't hook up with her if you paid me. She's got bigger balls than me. But William Jefferson Clinton, you know what? I don't play political games much. But I'll say this. Good domestically. He really was a good president domestically. Foreign policy was a disaster, and I think everybody will agree with that. But let me ask you a question. Would you take Bill Jeff? Otherwise known as Hillary Clinton was actually the president. Would you take her as the president or the current administration? Or the choice that we have between Mitt Romney or Barack Obama? I don't know. I don't like to talk politics much, but I'll tell you what. All of a sudden, Bill Clinton doesn't seem like a bad choice. Really doesn't. I don't know. Either way, I'm voting for my wife anyway, because I'm fed up. You know, I would not want to be the president of the United States of America. I think it's the hardest job in the world. You're hated by 50% of the country right off the bat, no matter what. Whether you're Republican, Democrat, Independent, it doesn't matter. You're hated by 50% of the United States. How much does it got to suck to be hated by over 150 million freaking people? Ugh! I'm a love doctor. I can't do that. I will never vote. I will never run for any political office ever. You know why? Because that's dumber than inbreeding. And that's pretty freaking stupid. I got some pent up energy today. Cool. Might be the beer, 9%. With that said, enough on that. On this day in 1936, Professor Quiz on radio aired for the first time ever. Professor Quiz, by the way, was the first quiz show ever on radio. On this day in 1925, the damn New York Giants, football Giants, they played their first football game. Yeah. Squeeze me. They lost to Providence. Yeah, Providence, Rhode Island had a football team back then. And they lost 14-0. Ironically, nowadays, that puke-infested goober schnitzel Eli Manning has beaten my man Tom Brady and my beloved Patriots twice. And I love him like I love an infected scrotum. To quote the great late great George Carlin. On this day in 1890, the Daughters of the American Revolution formed. How many of them were alive still? Wow. Revolution, 1776, you know. On this day in 1887, and all I saw for the name was A. Miles. So what was his name? Ass Bandit, Aloysius, Algonquin, Abe, Adam, Aesop. I don't know what his first name was. A. Miles. He patented the elevator. Wow, what an awesome invention that is, huh? Damn right, Reverend Dr. B. On this day in 1881, speaking of cool inventions, how about this one? David Houston patented the roll film for cameras. That's right, film rolls for cameras. David Houston invented it on this day in 1881. And film was used in cameras forever until just recently when we got to the digital age. Anybody out there still have film cameras? Just wondering. I don't even know. Kodak used to, produce film. Boy, Kodak took a hit over the years, huh? On this day in 1868, the genius inventor, Thomas Alva Edison, he was only 21 years old when he had his first patent, which was this one, the electric voice machine. Wow, awesome. On this day in 1868. With that said, folks, wow, 34 minutes. This is going to be a super long show. But you know what? It's a special day. Why? 10, 11, 12, for one. 2, because I redeemed myself. My man Justin gave me credit for owning up to my mistake and drinking a shit beer out of a can without a glass, which I have never done on this show before. Every beer I've ever had on this show was drank out of a glass until that one yesterday. Talk about hurting the ego. But how about the TV episode of the day, movie of the day, TV episode of the day? I'm celebrating, so I'm taking a little extra time. the last episode of season 1 of Twilight Zone. Season 1, episode number 36. A World of His Own. Folks, from July 1st, 1960. Keenan Wynn plays the role of Gregory West, a noted playwright who discovers that he can make anything appear or disappear just by describing it, like his irritable wife or even Rod Serling. Basically, folks, this episode got good reviews, and it's one of my favorite episodes of the season. It was humorous as could be. One of the funniest episodes of Twilight Zone I've ever seen, to be honest with you. But basically, and you see it right there, there's Keenan Wynn, Phyllis Kirk, and she plays his Balta wife, an absolute bitch of a woman, if you will. And then you got Mary LaRoche as his long-suffering mistress, Mary. She plays the role of Mary. And basically what happens is this man uses an item called a dictation machine. Dictation machine he uses, and he can make anything just by simply describing something or somebody into his dictation machine, and it materializes in his office. He even made an elephant in the episode, okay? But basically, she's ready to have him committed, and she had seen him outside the window of the room with Mary, okay? The mistress, if you will. And his wife, Victoria, snatches the... basically what happened was, she's ready to run off and turn him into the nut house. What he did was he grabbed an envelope that was in a safe near the fireplace, a wall safe, and he told her to contain the length on the episode of tape on which she was described. She didn't believe him. She threw it in the fireplace, and she vanished like a fart in the wind. She realized it, and she said, "Oh my God, he was serious." And then he starts trying to get her back, so he starts describing her. But then you know what? He's like, "Screw that. How about Mrs. Mary West?" How cool was that? He was in complete control of the Twilight Zone. And then finally, and this is, by the way, this was the first ever on-screen appearance for Rod Serling, the director, producer, famous for making the Twilight Zone happen. And he appears on camera and was like, basically what he said was, we hope you enjoyed tonight's romantic story. And then, of course, we need you to realize that, of course, purely fictional, in real life, ridiculous nonsense would never happen. And Gregory West, played by Keenan Wynn, says, "Rod Serling, you shouldn't. Rod, you shouldn't." And he walks over to the wall safe, pulls out an envelope that has Rod Serling's name on it. And he decides to pull the tape out of the envelope, throw it into the fire, and it disappears. Rod Serling says, he looks at it and says, "Well, that's the way it goes," and vanishes like a fart in the wind. And that is the way season 1 of The Twilight Zone ended. Definitely a hilarious episode, a very entertaining episode, very high ratings, awesome episode. So season 1 of The Twilight Zone is done. Cheers and beers to one of my all-time favorite movies, my favorite TV shows ever. Yes, folks, I am starting to slur my words. It's the way it goes. I was thinking that the critics would rate that episode not so good. I mean, let's face it, movie critics rate people like Barbra Streisand good. I think Barbra Streisand freaking sucks. As far as I'm concerned, she can take that big-ass beak nose of hers and, yeah, that's all I gotta say about that. With that said, let's get to the babe of the day. And how about the babe of the day is birthday girl Michelle Trachtenberg. Berg. 27 years old. Look at her. So sweet looking. So beautiful. Yeah. Remember, Reverend Dr. B, aka the Love Doctor, has 2015 eyesight. You know what that means? I have phenomenal eyesight. That's why my wife is so gorgeous. And thanks to her being gorgeous, we make beautiful babies. My daughter, the cute little princess, is awesome. My beloved Delilah. But Michelle Trachtenberg's a pretty attractive young lady. Yes, sir. Yep, the Love Doctor's babe of the day, folks. You remember your trip? Yeah, that chick. That's right. She looks a little different there. I can't show that one. Topless. That's why. Oh! Speaking of toplessness, mark this on your calendars, everybody. On October 13th, in the year of our Lord, 2012, it is National No Bra Day. So, whip them puppies out. Braless. October 13th. That's a Saturday, folks. Okay? You are now known. Squeeze me. And folks, I got a question for you. If you want to be the babe of the day, let me know. I am not going to put any of my personal friends on as the babe of the day, despite the fact that I got a lot of friends out there that are much more attractive than the lovely Michelle Trachtenberg. I will not post a babe of the day unless you say, hey, I want to be the babe of the day on your show. And you know what? I will hook you up. I will make sure that I save some of your pictures, and then I will make a little slideshow and hook it up, okay? But like I said, the only way you're going to be babe of the day is if you want to be. And folks, all women are beautiful. Sure, there's some that have a pizza face. Sure, there's some that weigh as much as a small Volkswagen. But you know what? Beauty is in here. It's in the height. And that's what really counts. But it doesn't hurt when you got a wife like mine who's gorgeous on the outside, gorgeous on the inside. I am truly blessed, folks. Absolutely, truly blessed. Now, the song of the day. And we are taking it back. Way back. World War II. 1944. How about that? And the song is called I Got a Gal for Every Day of the Week by the late, great Big Joe Turner. This is boogie woogie rhythm and blues at its finest. And Larry Prado, dude, this song is for you because you're the type of guy, you stud muffin, that should definitely have a gal for every day of the week. If you don't, I'll be shocked. You let me know later, okay? Here we go. This song is 68 years old and permanently ageless. See, the late great Joe Turner is considered one of the early fathers of rock and roll. The Love Doctor would have a gal for every day of the week if he was single. But see, the Love Doctor don't need that. Because I'm married to royalty. And she blows the doors off of every other woman in the world. Women, don't be insulted by that. But you know how awesome my Love Goddess is. Okay? Y'all know that. My friend Sabrina knows that. You've met my Love Goddess. You know how awesome she is. Okay? My friend Chris Crowley. Another birthday folk today. Another birthday person. He has met my better half. Chris, you know how awesome my wife is. And I'm sure you're probably thinking, damn right, Reverend Dr. B. How'd you get her? Folks, I don't know how I got her. Lucky, I guess. Okay? This is going to be the second longest show ever. We're at 44 minutes and 32 seconds. Wow. Talk to me, baby, on a Thursday afternoon. I'm waiting a week for you, baby, but you come too doggone soon. Hey, now. Let's see if I can do something real quick. I'm going to try to pull up my friend Kevin Sherman's random facts of the day as far as movies. See, he's a movie expert. This guy knows more movies than you know about state capitals. He knows more about movies than you know about sports. He knows more about movies than you know about your own family. The man is the next Siskel and Ebert, okay?
It's Friday. Here come my baby now.
Damn it.
She's mistreated, don't mean me no good, no how. Saturday night. Oh, I'm in the groove.
What do you think of the late, great Big Joe Turner?
Saturday night.
Born 1911, sadly passed away in 1985 at the age of 73.
This morning she's gonna leave me with the blues. Sunday, baby, I ain't praying about myself.
I got 3 cute friends online. Cool. Not as cute as my awesome goddess, but those are some cool friends right there. The lovely Samantha Reed, the lovely Jessica Dickerson, the lovely Danny Snyder. But anyway, I am looking for my man Kevin Sherman, this guy right here. And there's Justin Dimmitt. Look at that. You see what that is? Justin is watching my show and drinking a beer with me. That guy is truly wicked awesome. My man Kevin Sherman, look at that goatee, man. If I can grow a goatee like that, I'd be a male model. That's right. But let me pull up. See, the movie of the day for him, he's an inspiration to me and I'm an inspiration to him. His movie of the day was From Dusk Till Dawn. The name of the movie was taken from the signs found on drive-ins. Okay? A lot of those midnight monster movies and stuff. Did you know that green blood was used for the vampires to get the movie past the censors? That is some serious weak sauce, folks. You expect red blood? Hello? Duh. Jeez. These were the movie facts I wanted. The movie Heat from 1995 with Robert De Niro and Al Pacino. Although they both starred in The Godfather Part 2 in 1974, but they never shared the screen together. So basically, Heat with Robert De Niro and Al Pacino was the first movie that they definitely appeared together. And folks, let's put it this way. The F-bomb was used 52 times. Mostly by Al Pacino. There's a fact for you. With that said, I am not sober anymore. Okay? I am feeling a good buzz. And I got a little bit of squiblets of beer left. Squeeze me. That's why this show is an extended episode. So that I can finish my beer. Because, see, my good friend Raina Howenstein, a bubble-chasing badass, hydrastics. Sabrina, you know who I'm talking about. The lovely Raina Howenstein. Total sweetheart, great friend of mine, and my better half. My wife loves her. Okay? Not like that, folks. Come on now. But, see, Raina and Sabrina, you're going to appreciate this. Remember when our friend Rep passed away? Depressing day for all of us. No doubt about it. Rest in peace, Rep. Dude, I still sorely miss you, brother. I really do. But, Raina, she wanted me to air on our show. On my show. She took a beer. He drank Bud Light. Big time. And she slammed a beer in honor of him. I cannot slam a beer like Raina. I can't slam a beer like Rep. Seldom can people out-drink engine troops, okay? My wife can, and some of you know that. That's right. But I can't, because I'm a wuss. I savor the flavor. That's what I do. Empty as the brain cells of an average Yankee fan. But, anyway, I don't even know where I was going with that. Yep. I'm buzzing, baby. I'm buzzing. Hell yeah. All right, folks. You know what time it is? We just hit the 50-minute mark. Second longest show ever. You know what time it is, right? Damn right, Reverend Dr. B. It's time to make like a fetus and head out, so everybody take care of a wicked awesome night and day. Peace be the journey. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Don't drink and drive. You might spill your drink or you might kill yourself or somebody else. And drinking and driving is dumber than being a Yankees fan. And what's dumber than that is rooting for douchebag cocksuckers like Eli. Oh, I'm as good as Tom Brady, Manning, or men slapping women. Things like that are just plain stupid. And don't forget, Peyton and Eli Manning combined, 3 Super Bowl rings. Tom Brady by himself, 3 Super Bowl rings. He's as good as the Mannings combined. Takes 2 of them to equal 1 Tom Brady. I'm out of here. See you all tomorrow. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye. I'm buzzing. Wow.